We alive, boys. Yes, welcome back to another live stream on the Flow of Consciousness YouTube channel. Currently, I'm in Mexico. I'll show you what it looks like where I'm sitting. So this is a kind of how my view is when I'm recording videos. Sometimes I also enjoy going to the park. I love to sit outside in the nature and record videos with the birds chirping and the planes flying and the police cars passing by. Wow, this is something interesting, guys. Like for you, when you're watching the video, it's just like 10 minutes, 12 minutes. But for the people in the back end, the people creating the videos, me, for example, there's so much work that goes into it, right? Hey, brother, how are you, man? Good to see you. I'm happy that you're here. I hope that you're having a good Sunday. Thank you so much, by the way, for sending your texts. I've read them, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. I thought it was very profound stuff, really good, very well thought of, and very self-aware, which I very much admire. So thank you so much for sharing that, and I will get back to you on this later. All right. So I was saying that, okay, for you guys, a video, it's like 10, 15 minutes maybe, but it takes like scheduling, thinking about the topic, editing the video. And then also when I'm recording outside, there is like planes, there is police cars, there is motorcycles, and the audio gets messed up. And it's so frustrating sometimes to just sit there and be like, oh man, why can't it just be quiet? And I could record them inside. There's more control over the environment in that way, but still, I like the park, man. I like the park. It brings a certain vibe to the video. So, there is always a payoff in a way, and that is what I'm willing to pay for the park vibes in the videos. I hope you guys can appreciate the extra little touch of nature. Anyways. So, what shall we talk about? Thank you so much. Yeah, of course, man. Thank you so much for your trust and for your hard work, because you're absolutely working hard, and I'm super super freaking proud of you, dude. Like, you're making so much progress, and it's just fantastic to see. So pat yourself on the back. I sending you lots of admiration and praise, because you're doing a fantastic job, man. I know it's not easy, and sometimes you struggle your way just through all the discomfort and the obstacles, and eventually you make it, right? And then you probably hit another milestone and another roadblock, and then you figure it out again, right? That's what life is all about. You get knocked down and you get back up, and that's how it goes, always, always, always. So it's important to keep your faith strong, and to know that you are resilient and able to deal with whatever comes your way, because we all are. We are way more resilient than we think we are. And it's so interesting to think about how your state of mind can be so different from day to day. In a way, it can really feel as if everything in your life completely sucks, and you'll never be able to feel good again, and you just don't feel motivated to do anything. And then the next day you're like, oh, it's actually not that bad, and I had a lot of interesting experiences in my life, and I met tons of cool people, and it's just a beautiful thing. Life is a beautiful thing. Like, it's so interesting how it just kind of like switches all the time. Well, at least for me it does. I don't know how about you guys, but for me it definitely does. So today I discovered about heavy metal intoxication, like lead and mercury and arsenic. And since I have these like metal things in my teeth, there is a lot of negative health consequences from these things. So I might want to potentially look into getting these removed, because I've read a little bit on heavy metal toxicity, and it's really bad stuff. So I might actually look into this a little bit more, and get them removed when I get back to Belgium, because I can definitely feel that sometimes things are a little bit off with me, like with everyone, right? But it's about figuring out what helps and what works and what doesn't work, and I'm trying to share that process with you guys here, in order for you to hopefully gain some perspective and inspiration from the things that I go through, right? So I mentioned in the title of the stream, breakups, going through tough times, rainbow gathering, and then Mexico experiences. So I can start off with talking a little bit about rainbow gathering because it's something that I'm quite curious and excited about. It's something that I've never heard of before, but there's already like 2, 3 people that mentioned it since I'm here in Mexico. They all tell me, "Oh, you should go to the rainbow gathering in Palenque. It's a massive gathering of hippies that come together and just spend time in nature." I'm like, why not? Like it sounds like a great experience. Like just hundreds of people hanging out in nature. It's like donation based, so people just go there and they cook food and they hang out around the campfire. It's like Woodstock but without the music, I guess, which is going to be a very interesting experience. Hi Marina, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. I'm grateful that you're here and I'm excited to hear how you're doing. I need to travel more. Well, in these times it's quite difficult to travel. I wish it would have been easier. Mm, but there are still ways to do it. You just have to figure out. Mexico, for example, is a great place. There is very little restrictions and it's easy to get in. At least for me it was. I've read some stories of people having a little bit of difficulties, but fingers crossed. I've never had any issues. But so yeah, Marina, please let me know how you're doing. I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday, and glad that you're here. Cyrus Lizotte, thank you for joining and mentioning this. So yeah, the Rainbow Gathering. So it's just a bunch of hippies getting together, Woodstock, without the music. And I think it's going to be a really cool experience, like people standing in circles and singing around the campfire and things like that. Like with long hair, I will blend in fairly well. So I'm curious what it's going to be like. But the thing is, there is a policy to not use technology, and so I will not be able to create videos while I'm there. So I'm actually queuing a few videos. So I'm actually recording in a short time. Like a week, going to be very interesting because I've actually never really done that. Like abstinence of technology, not really. I can't remember the last time when I had like a week without any technology in my life. I can't remember that. So perhaps you could also, I don't know, give it a try or something, or at least a few days. I think it's helpful to get in touch again with more of the things that are going on within you and getting more in touch with nature and things like that. So yeah, technology can really, I don't know, absorb us so easily. And I think it's good to sometimes take a step back and view things from a different perspective. I'm doing well, Wolf. What about you? I am great, Marina. Thank you so much for asking. I'm very happy to be here. Super grateful to be in Mexico. The sun is shining. It's warm. The climate is perfect. I'm surrounded by lots of lovely people. I'm meeting interesting girls. I'm meeting interesting guys. I am meeting a lot of interesting people in general. I'm hanging out with people. There's a pool here outside where I can chill in the evening. Yesterday we made this like, how do you call it, gingerbread house for Christmas, which was super nice. So yeah, I'm having a great time. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing well too. Well, you are, so I'm happy to see that you are doing well. For the money is holding me back. Yeah, I see. I hear you. Money is always an issue, right? Making money. Now, what do I have to say about that? I think it's just important to learn to manage your money better. Um, Many of us we spend money in ways that we're not really aware of how we are spending stuff, and you want to, at least that's how I usually do my finances. For every dollar I spend, I need to save one, okay, or I need to invest one. So I make an equal balance, and that way for every month I live, I have an extra month that I can kind of like sustain myself. That is what I did for a few years before I started this YouTube channel, because right now there is no money coming in, so I need to live off my savings. But luckily I had this mindset before, so when I was working my online affiliate marketing job, I saved up every month the amount I would spend in the month. So I actually have, for every month I worked, I have an extra month worth of living in a way. So I saved up enough money to kind of make it work for a year. So I saved up enough money to sustain myself for a year to do this YouTube channel, which is quite a risk, It's quite risky to do that. But luckily, I was smart enough perhaps, or not, who knows, maybe I'm just stupid for trying this, but whatever, I wanted to do it. And saving up enough money to sustain myself for a year is what I wanted to do, because I believe in this channel, I really do. And I am super grateful that you guys are all here. I feel absolutely honored that you guys are willing to spend time with me, watching the videos, sharing the videos, potentially clicking the like button, subscribing. It's amazing. Like it's honestly one of the best compliments you can give me, is to, you know, to let me know that you resonate with the things I put out, because I put my heart in this stuff. You know, I really do, and I sacrifice a lot for this, because I think it's really important work, and I believe in my message. So thank you all for joining me for this ride. I really really appreciate it. I'm great. Glad for you, my friend. Yes, glad for you too, Marina. Thank you so much for being here. I feel very good. It's the weather is so important. The weather is so important for my mood. Just it's crucial for me to be able to sit outside when I meditate and just soak up some sunlight. Like in the morning, the vitamin D. Guys, if you're struggling with waking up in the morning and you have the opportunity to go outside and get some direct sunlight on your skin, do that. It's a game changer, okay? Getting direct sun exposure, like not the hard sun in the middle of the day when you're like here in Mexico, it's too bright, but in the morning between 9 and 11 or so, or anywhere else in the world where it's not too hard, like not midday sun where it's the highest, but like in the evening or in the morning, get direct sunlight exposure, and your skin creates vitamin D. So it makes your skin release vitamin D, and that's a very, very healthy thing for you. So expose yourself like 15 minutes every day, and it makes a huge difference in my mood. So some direct sunlight exposure can really, really help you if you're feeling low and tired. That it's a game changer. It's an absolute game changer. Okay, so I have received a lot of comments from you guys on breakups. For some reason, one of my first videos I ever uploaded, about 5 months of no contact, is still performing quite well. I get new people watching it every single day and leaving some comments. So perhaps I could talk a little bit about breakups, because I've had a fair share of breakups in my life, and they've always been very painful experiences in a way. Not necessarily that we broke up with a lot of drama and anger and stuff like that, but more like letting go of the relationships, letting go of my ex-partners, letting go of this idea of the fantasy of the relationship, perhaps the future that I had in mind, has been really tough. You know, I am a person who really believes in a partnership. I've always seen this in my parents. They met each other when they were very young, and they're still together, and they have a very healthy relationship. Of course they fight and stuff like that, but it's not bad. They really really are a great example, and that's where I got this idea from, to want to at some point build some kind of partnership. You know, it's a wonderful experience to share your goals and dreams and visions with someone, and to really build something. So not having that person in your life, and just like hooking up here and there, left and right, or just meeting with some people sometimes, is it's not the same. You know, it's really not the same. And I have struggled with that for many months. You know, it's tough to, I don't know, learn to appreciate yourself by yourself, right? Everybody talks about, oh, learn to love yourself. I agree. Absolutely. It's important to learn to get to know yourself. And the breakups are really powerful ways for you to transform your life. Okay. It's one of the most powerful catalysts to invoke personal change. I've met so many people, especially guys, who, thanks to their breakup, got into serious self-development. They started to go to the gym, they started to eat more healthy, they started to read books. It's amazing what a breakup can do, right? But it's not fun, especially not in the beginning. It's super super painful, and I've struggled with that a lot. But learning to figure yourself out again, reinventing yourself, basically, is with what a breakup can really help you do. And you have two choices, right? You can either get bitter or you can get better. And it's cliche, but it's true. You can focus on the negative and, you know, be so sad and blah 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 blah. And initially it's okay to do that, to want to do that. There is no problem in that, but you don't want to stay too long there, because it's just it's a waste of your time. You could do other things with your time, way more productive things, fun things, meaningful things, whatever. If you wallow in this negative state and you feel sorry for yourself, it doesn't do anything. And I spend too much time in that state, honestly. Like, I admit that fully. I spend too much time in the self-pity and the victimizing myself. And it's not good. You get tired of yourself after a while, and that's a good thing. When you get tired of yourself, then there is really a lot of potential for change. And so I know what it's like to go through these stages where you feel like it's never going to end and your life is never going to be better, and you will feel lonely forever and ever, and you'll never meet someone like them again. But that's really not true, guys. Like, it's absolutely not true. It's like, it's so weird. This illusion is really an illusion. It's so untrue. And when you're in there, it's so hard to not forget that. It's because it feels like it's real. It feels like it's never going to end, but it is going to end. Trust me, it is going to end. And it always helped me to hear someone talk about this. Somebody's further ahead down the line to reassure me that I will feel better. You will feel better. Eventually, you will feel better. You will discover new things. Life will happen, and you will come across new influences. A great thing that always helped me deal with my breakups is to go travel, honestly. And I know right now it's not the easiest thing to do, but you can find a way. You don't necessarily even need to go travel to a completely different continent. You can go to a neighboring country or whatever, or even like a different city, and spend like a month there or whatever. You're paying rent anyways, so why not just experiment with exploring a little bit of your own country or whatever. Expose yourself to new environments. It really helps. It really helps to create new memories without your ex-partner in mind. Of course, in the beginning, you will want her to be there or want them to be there, but after a while, you learn to appreciate your own time. You learn to appreciate the people that you meet in your life and the new experiences that you have, and that is really going to help you to see things from a different perspective. And today, I feel very good. I had a great time. The sun is shining. I feel optimistic. Okay, maybe tomorrow or in a few days, I'm like, oh man, my life sucks and blah 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 blah. It's like that. It's like that. I am not perfect, and I don't claim to be perfect. So it's okay if you go up and down. It's really normal. And these emotional roller coasters, some people are more prone to those than others. Some people they seem to be just like perfectly flat. Like, they're always just feeling good. It's like, how do you even do that? Like, for me, it's not like that whatsoever. I'm like this all the time. And I have to learn to deal with that, and perhaps I also enjoy it, probably. Okay, I'm a firm believer. I mean, at least lately, I've been starting to believe this more and more, that having is evidence of wanting. So on a subconscious level, the fact that I'm having these swings and these like negative cycles and positive cycles and whatever is because I want to feel this. I don't like this monotone kind of emotional experience. It's not exciting to me, right? I love the highs and the lows, and that might be dysfunctional or not. I don't know, but it is the case, and evidence is having its evidence of wanting. So on a subconscious level, I probably enjoy this, and that's okay, right? Once you acknowledge that and you don't complain about it, then I think there is not really a problem. Okay, if you're complaining every single day, then I think you should reconsider your own actions and behaviors, because it's not nice to talk to someone who is constantly complaining. Like, what's the point? And even if you're not complaining to someone else, you want to stop complaining to yourself too, because that makes you resent yourself. It's not fun. Like, you get tired of the complaining. So cut that shit out. There is no need. And sometimes you can allow yourself to complain for like 10 minutes and then just grab yourself together and go do something, right? So breakups, they're tough, but they're also a great opportunity for you to transform your life, to reinvent yourself, and you'll feel better. Trust me, you will feel better, and you will be thankful. Like, in 2-3 years from now, you'll look back and you'll be like, wow, I learned so much, and it showed me so many things about myself, my flaws, the things that were unconscious or they were covered up because of the relationship, and now they get exposed, and I get to work on them. That's a privilege. That's an opportunity for growth. And I think there can be a lot of value to be found in these tough times, right? So going that nicely segues into going through tough times. I had a friend I asked him how he was doing, and he talked to me a little bit about that he was not feeling too well, struggling, having a hard time, feeling in this low phase. Like maybe perhaps you might find yourself in one of these low phases where you're like, I know that I can feel better, I can do better, but I just feel stuck. It's not working. I feel sad most of the time. I feel confused, anxious, whatever it may be. Okay, and I told him that first of all, it's okay that you feel like this. It's totally okay. You don't need to be hard on yourself because you're going through these phases. Secondly, reaching out and talking about how you feel to someone you trust is really important. And I know that if you find yourself in the situation, you probably don't want to burden your friends with this heaviness. You don't want to, complain to them, or you don't want to make them feel bad, or you don't want to sound like you're victimizing yourself. Okay, but there's a difference between complaining and victimizing all the time and genuinely asking someone for help. That is a totally different ballpark. Okay, and you know the difference. You know when you're complaining and just you know uh, trying to gain validation or attention from someone, or when you're legitimately struggling and you just would like someone to give you some sense of support, or like a hearing, like somebody listening, like a listening ear for your pain. That's a totally different thing. And the people who are in your life, who appreciate you, who value you, they want to be there for you. So if you're struggling with tough times, reach out, and you don't have to demand. It has to not to be a demand. Just share something about how you're feeling, that it's tough, and that it helps to have someone listen to you. And again, if you feel like you would like to share something here on the channel, or send me an email, or even book yourself like a free 30-minute call, I am here. I want to listen, and I want to make you feel seen, because I know what it's like to feel alone in these tough times. It makes everything so much worse. If you can, these tough times are a great opportunity for genuine connection, for meaning, for true, relationships, because it's in these vulnerable states that we are the most raw, the most honest, the most real, the most human in a way. And that's what makes these moments so beautiful, in my opinion. And it's an opportunity for connection. It really is. If you dare to be vulnerable, if you dare to be honest and open, and you don't have to dramatize stuff and make everything worse than it actually is, but genuinely stating the fact that, hey, I'm actually having a hard time, do you mind listening for like 30 minutes and allow me to express my hurt? I would greatly appreciate that. And thank you so much for being here with me, right? That's just a wonderful gesture, and a sign of trust. And that's amazing. People want to help you, people want to listen to you. It's a gift. It's really a gift to offer to other people, if you share your struggles, because they are also struggling, and it helps to not feel as alone with your own pain, if you learn about other people also going through hard times, because everybody does. I don't believe, I really am so skeptical of people who never have a hard time. I don't believe. I think they're putting up some kind of mask or play, and they are just pretending, because they're afraid to show that they also sometimes weak. Everybody is. Trust me, everybody is weak at some point in their lives. And that shows courage, bravery, vulnerability. It's important. And don't wallow in this weakness. Okay, you're not weak per se. Okay, you can play weak and a victim and try to gain sympathy. That's not what you want. That is going to cause you to feel resentful towards yourself, because you're putting up a play. Don't do that. Be honest and vulnerable, and take responsibility for your struggles. That's the main thing. Take responsibility for it. Reaching out and asking for help, that is in a way taking responsibility, because you're trying to find ways to get better. Okay, don't expect other people to take responsibility for what you're going through, but you can reach out to ask for help. All right, I hope that helps, guys. Late, but just want to say hi Angela. Thank you so much for joining. I'm super happy that you're here. Today is a beautiful Sunday. I hope that you enjoyed your weekend, or enjoyed your weekend, because it's probably already almost finished. But it's a great time here in Mexico. I'm super happy to be here. Very grateful, and I'm glad that you're here. Thank you so much for joining. I'm sending you lots of love and hugs and kind energy. Angela, hi dear. How are you? Really fine. Bake some Christmas cookies. Enjoying family and you. Wow, baking some Christmas cookies. That's awesome. I just mentioned that we also prepared some kind of gingerbread house. It's very beautiful. It's actually sitting in the fridge. Maybe I can show you guys later. I don't know. But it looks quite tasty. So I'm happy that you are also baking Christmas cookies. That sounds lovely. And spending time with family in that manner is really nice. It's a really cool way to get closer together and to have some shared experiences. So I'm very happy that you were able to do that this weekend, Angela. Anything else, guys? Rainbow Gathering. So yes, I will be going there next, I don't know, Tuesday or Wednesday or something. Taking a bus, it's like 13 hours. It's a long time on the bus. But hey, it's Mexico. It's almost as large as Europe, which is crazy to think about. It's a massive country. There's so many different areas. There is desert, and there's beaches, and there's jungle, and it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's so diverse in a way because it's so large, right? And the people are so nice. The food is incredible. I love Mexican food. It's so good. Oh my god, guys, and it's really not expensive. So I'm very grateful to be able to enjoy all the wonderful, deliciously Mexican food here. What else? Okay, so after Palenque, the Rainbow Gathering, I probably come back to Cancun for a week or so, and then I might head to Puerto Escondido. It's on the west coast of Mexico. It's a beautiful beach, surfers town. I might do some surfing there. I love surfing. It's a great, great way to get in touch with nature. It's so nice, guys. Like surfing, there is this, I don't know, this vibe to it where you're sitting on the water and you're waiting for a wave to come, and you have to really feel it. You have to really wait until the wave is right, and then you have to time it right and everything. Like it's super super cool. It's quite dangerous also in a way because it can be very painful to, to fall off your board and to be like completely swallowed by the wave. But it's nice. It's a high risk high reward kind of sport, which I really enjoy. I'm a high risk high reward kind of guy. So yeah, I made a gingerbread house. Wow, it's so nice. Like actually, honestly, I've never made one like a real gingerbread house. It was the first time I did this, so it was a lot of fun. I mean, I didn't actually did the thing, but I was looking at the people doing it. I was sitting at the same table because it was the family doing this, so I was kind of like part of it, not wholly, but kind of, which is nice. Now I become jealous. Well, I mean, I am sending you lots of sunshine here through the screen, so I hope that you can feel the sunshine through my smile and my energy. So what else, guys? Do we talk about something else before we wrap it up? Oh yeah, so later today we're going to a cenote, which is like an underground cave with water. Okay, here in Mexico, the the layer of earth is very porous, and so the water is making like tunnels through the stone, and that is causing all these underwater networks and underwater rivers. That in Tulum is actually the longest underwater, like under earth. How do you say this? I don't know. Like the under the earth, there is a river, the longest in the world, I think, even, which is quite remarkable. So the cenotes are a result of that. So the water making these caves basically, and the water is super super clear. So we'll go there. I might record a video there. It's probably going to be very, very beautiful. I'll definitely take my camera, so we'll see what we can whip out there. It's going to be a nice experience. So yeah, cenote later today. What else? Not much, guys. I think that's about it. I'm looking forward to creating more content for all of you. I'm feeling in a good wave lately, which is nice. Like a few weeks back, I was just like, oh my god, I don't want to do this. I'm like questioning everything that I'm doing. Like, should I continue this? Well, it seems like I don't know. Like my inspiration is finished and everything. Please do show us some pics. I will absolutely show you some pics, guys. It's going to be very, very beautiful. So yeah, so I was really like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, does it even matter what I'm doing? Do my videos actually make a difference in people's lives? I have so little motivation. I was really like complaining to myself. I didn't really talk to anyone about this, but that's really how I felt. But now, like a few weeks later, I'm like, okay, let's go, guys. Come on, let's go, let's go. 7th of March, I will have finished a whole year of daily uploads, guys. It's crazy to think about. 365 days with 365 videos. Wow. My goodness. So that was a quite a ride. I will probably record a video talking about my experiences doing that. It does matter. So helpful. Well, so thank you so much, Angela, for saying that. I really, really appreciate it. It makes me smile. You can see that, right? These types of encouragements really make a difference for me too, you know? Like you guys matter to me as well, like equally as much, I would even say, because it's for you that I do this, also for myself, but also mostly for you, obviously. So thank you for saying that. But yeah, it's an up and down, you know, up and down, up and down. Sometimes I'm like, man, what am I even doing? Was it even a smart move to quit my job to pursue this? Because it's quite stressful, you know, to not be financially secure in a way. It brings a lot of other things that can be quite stressful. So yeah, sometimes I'm questioning my decisions, but on the other hand, I'm like, okay, I commit to this. And oh, hi, Evelyn. Thank you so much for joining. I'm happy that you're here. Everything is fine here. I'm very, very happy and grateful to be in Mexico. The sun is shining. I have lots of kittens here, actually, too. They're really small and very sweet. And yesterday I was like laying in bed and they were just taking a nap on my lap. It was amazing. I don't know. Can I show a picture? I will show a picture. It was very, very cute, actually. Let me see. Where is it? Oh yeah, look at this, guys. They're so cute. Can you see this? Can you see it? Look, they're just literally there, sleeping on my lap. Oh my goodness, so cute. Rainbow Gathering is free love in nature. It is free love in nature, yes. So I'm really curious to what it's going to look like. It's a lot of people, and we'll see what happens. Lots of hippies, music, dancing, free food. I think it's going to be great. Definitely something that I would like to experience at least once in my life. And apparently, they also do some in Belgium and France and stuff. So I might, if I like this one here in Mexico, I might go to the one in Belgium as well. They're doing this for the full moon, so the 17th or the 18th is full moon. So I'm really curious about that. It's usually the best time to go. So I'm very excited and curious to see what it's going to be like. I will definitely keep you guys updated on this and record a video talking about my experiences being surrounded by tons of hippies in nature here in Mexico. So, how are you, Evelyn? I hope that you're doing well and that you enjoyed your weekend. Thank you so much again for all your support and encouragement and donations. I really, really appreciate you doing that. It just feels so amazing to have you support me in so many different ways. I feel endlessly grateful for that, and I hope that I can, you know, help you with your tough times and make you feel seen and heard and appreciated, because you are very much appreciated, and I'm so grateful and happy that you are part of this journey and that you're here today for the live stream as well. I'm grateful that everyone is here for the live stream, actually. It's so nice to have you all here with me today. So is there anything else that we should mention? I don't think so. I think that this is a good time to wrap it up. I've been talking for like 30 minutes now, which is quite long. Fine, you are in my thoughts. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much, Angela, for being so sweet and supportive. Um, hey, Chevy. Wow. Hey, bro. Welcome. I'm glad that you're here. I was just about to wrap it up, but since you just joined, maybe we can. Well, if you're looking, you can rewatch the live stream, right? For the people who are tuning in later. Actually, it's strange because my live streams are my most watched videos, mostly like the ones that I upload. People tend to enjoy the live streams, I guess, which is nice because it's really just me in the moment, flow of consciousness, the real core of what this channel is about, right? So I'm very happy that people seem to enjoy these live streams. So yeah, Chevy, how are you, bro? Thank you so much for joining. I hope that you enjoy your weekend and that you're doing well. I have a few videos in the queue that you might find interesting to check them out. They are on the topic of breakups and self-improvement, so make sure to look out for those and leave a comment if you think they were helpful. That way I know that they actually helped you. I was live in Mexico, bro. It's really amazing, man. Like, it's so good to be here. The weather is fantastic. The people are so nice. The food is incredible. It's just so good to be here. I'm honestly so grateful that I have the opportunity to be here. Like, I can't imagine myself being back in Europe in the cold rain. It's dark at 4 p.m. No sunshine. Wow, that just, oh my God, no. It's no. So I'm eternally grateful that I can be here, that I have the opportunity to be in Mexico right now, and yeah, it's just so good, so good. So thanks for asking, man. I'm having a great time. What about you, dude? Great, the cats. Yeah, they're very, very nice. So sweet. They don't have names though, so they're just cats. My cats. I mean, not mine, but I'm starting to get attached to them slowly. It's not good because if I leave, I will be sad to leave them behind. Anyways, guys, I think not too much drug. I hope. Well, we'll see. I think that there's going to be a lot of magic mushrooms and LSD. Might be the case. Um, I think it's going to be a nice experience. I don't know. I am very tolerant of psychedelic use. So they have a policy of no hard drugs, though. So there will not be like cocaine or heroin and things like that. But psychedelics probably, which is fine. I mean, I think it can definitely give people an interesting experience and bring people closer together. Imagine everyone just there in the higher realms and just doing all kinds of interesting mental exercises. I think it's going to be interesting. So, all right, I'm happy to hear that everything is fine, Evelyn. And you guys will all be in my thoughts when I'm there. But like I said, I will be continuing to upload daily videos here. I'm making a queue, so I'm excited about that. It's a lot of work though to kind of like make multiple videos per day. Oh my God, so uh, overwhelming in a way. It's like, wow, too much to do, too much to do. But anyways, it's possible. Like, you just push through, and then you can kind of relax a little bit afterwards. Wolf, why don't you make a Discord that all kind of people? I thought about that, man. I really thought about that. I'm part of a few Discord communities myself, but the thing is, I'm not sure if everybody would want to sign up. And then the next problem is moderation, right? You really need to moderate like a community Discord group like that. And I'm not sure right now, like at least not right now, there is enough mental space for me to moderate. So if I would do it, I would need people to help me with that, to moderate the discussions there, because I am just like swamped in stuff that I'm doing, and moderating a community like that with daily uploads on YouTube, it is just too much to handle. So I have been thinking about this absolutely, and potentially after the 7th of March, when I start uploading less frequently, I will look into this. So I thought about Discord, Patreon, and then Mighty Networks, which is also kind of like a community platform. So I'll see which one is the most suited. But I find myself sometimes engaging in the Discord communities, but not a lot. So that's also probably why it's not really, I don't know, on the priority list too much for me right now. But it's a great idea, and I have thought about it for sure. So perhaps in March I will look into it more, and I would need some moderators. So if you would like to take up that role, we can definitely talk about this if you're interested. It's not too bad. Yes, Wolf, we can moderate. Well, yeah, that would be freaking great. If there is people who are willing to do that, that would be fantastic. So yeah, let's definitely stay in touch about this. It would be great to build a stronger community and make some like challenges and stuff like that. That would be fucking freaking amazing. It's not too bad. Cold, but not terrible here in Canada. I can imagine, bro. Like, it's winter, so Canada can get really freaking cold. I think my brother spent a year there, so he told me it's really cold. I'm not the cold kind of person. Only for skiing and snowboarding, not for living. Told you will be gone a few days. Well, because I did not. Yes. So I will go to the rainbow gathering, and there is no reception there. There I can't use technology. There is a policy that you can't use technology. So I will not be using my phone and my computer and stuff like that. So that is why I will upload a few videos in advance, and I will not be online during the time at the rainbow gathering. So that's why. The worst experience for minus 57. Oh my goodness, that is insane. Oh, dude, your nose just falls off. No, my God. Oh, wow. I would not be able to handle that. I mean, perhaps, but no, not my vibe. I prefer like 32, 33 degrees outside, sun is shining. Wow, that's so much more my thing. Good, you will tell us. Yes, I will absolutely tell you, guys. All right, so that was lovely, people. I am so happy that every one of you was here. I had a great time, like I always do, and I hope that you did too. I think you did. I'm very, very grateful that you were all here for the live stream today. So I will get ready to go to the cenote, and I will take some pictures. I will share some of that here on the channel, probably, I don't know, in the next few days or next week. Yes, it's not a joke, and you should not stay out for more. Yeah, dude, I can totally imagine. What the hell? Like, so cold, not my vibe. Okay, guys, so that's kind of like what it's gonna be. I hope to see you soon. I don't know if I will be able to make it for a live stream on Sunday next week. We'll see if I'm still in Palenque. Probably not, but I'll keep you guys updated about that. If not, you will see me in 2 weeks, regular time here on the channel, and you can always just watch the other videos that I upload on a daily basis. All right, guys. Oh, YB, what's up, man? You're a little bit late. I was just about to wrap it up. It's funny that people are joining in every time I'm like planning to leave. I'm great, dude. I'm glad that you're here. I saw that your channel is just absolutely crazy, um, just blowing up, man. It's really inspiring to see, and I'm super, super happy that things are going well for you. So here in Mexico, everything is great, dude. You can hear me talk about it. If you rewatch the live stream, I have shared a little bit about my experiences here and how amazing it is to be in Mexico. It's just fantastic. It's really, really good. So I'm very grateful to be here. Yeah, no worries, man. It happens, right? So good week, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining, Joao. I really appreciate your time and your good vibes. So, guys, I think that this is where we will wrap it up today, guys. So, thank you so much for being here with me and with us as a team, as a channel community. I had a fantastic time, as I always do, like I said earlier, and I wish you a beautiful rest of your Sunday. Crush it on Monday. I'm sure you guys will have a great, productive week. I'm sending you lots of positive energy, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys very soon here on the channel. And I will definitely keep you guys updated on the Rainbow Gathering experiences. All right, guys. So, without further ado, thank you so much for being here with me. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, guys. Ciao, ciao. Bye.